Hey guys, how's it going? Good, I hope. Today we are going back in time. Not that far. How about back to June of 2017? Back when Series 3 of the Five Nights at Freddy's Mystery Minis finally hit the stores. And yes, I did just call them Series 3. I know some of you guys want to pretend Series 2 doesn't exist, but I'm afraid, guys, it does. Maybe someday I'll get around to bashing them. Anyway, back when I made this review, I, of course, didn't have all of the harder-to-find Mystery Minis. But about 10 months later, I finally do. Actually, to be honest, I've had them for a while, but I've been busy. So yeah, how exciting is this? If you could sum up all of Sister Location in one word, what would it be? I'd say faceplates. And sadly, back in my first review, I didn't have the pleasure of finding any of the open faceplate minis, which are like the absolute coolest ones in this series. Funko is really slacking in the plushie area lately, but their minis have been seemingly getting better and better. After seeing the craziness of the new Sister Location characters and their truly uncanny ability of opening their frickin' faces, I never imagined any merch would attempt to make the characters with their faceplates open. But here we are, Funko outdoing themselves. And man, am I glad they did. Look at how cool these guys look. Let's get a closer look. Starting with our main character, Baby. The animatronic I totally thought was faking being haunted, but then turned out to be actually haunted? Man, these games are confusing. Seriously though, I am leaving the theories up to MatPat. But just look at this mystery mini. She is freaky. I love this. The glitchy, unnatural, and uncanny look of the Sister Location characters totally made the game for me. The way the faceplates would accidentally move incorrectly as the character moved, or how they would just snap open, awaiting your next command. Everything about them as a whole is just intriguing. As you could probably tell, I just really enjoyed Sister Location. As for this figure, she is indeed very accurate. The wires and the way her faceplates are open. Although I was always a bit confused why the pieces above her eyes weren't connected to the rest. When her faceplates are open, those are left, including these pieces Funko didn't even give her. Why, Scott? I don't get it! It pesters my inner perfectionist, and apparently I'm not the only one. Anyway, this is an awesome figure, definitely one to display. Let's take a look at another open faceplate character. Funtime Freddy. Probably the quirkiest Sister Location character. His faceplates look super cool. I love them. Seriously, Funko did such an amazing job on these guys. The faceplates are just so well made. I have this major urge to push the faceplates back together on his face to see if they'd align. Maybe I'll get a spare to try that out with, but sadly, I couldn't even find one to test my theory with. There's literally none online to buy. Now I'm terrified of breaking one of these. Oh crap! I did break it! Where'd Bonbon go? Wait. Oh. Well played, Funko. Well played. Probably the hardest part of Sister Location for me was figuring out how to catch Bonbon. And even when I figured it out, he was impossible to catch! Kind of like right now. I feel like he's watching me from somewhere. I guess we can move on to our next figure, Funtime Foxy. Holy cow, isn't she just the coolest? Look at how her ears stayed on her head and the faceplates opened around them. Everything about this just looks so awesome. I mean, I guess they didn't make her snout faceplates hollow like they should be, but that's really minor. Am I the only one who thinks the Sister Location jump scare scream was the absolute coolest out of all the games? It always pops in my head while looking at these open faceplate minis. But anyway, we discussed the body on these three in the first review, so I won't repeat myself here. You know, other than this. He's gotta be around here somewhere. Next up, Ballora. Whoa, we actually haven't even seen the regular Ballora yet. But oh my gosh, look at this thing! That's a lot of faceplates. And wow, are they detailed. For some reason, the Mystery Mini kind of has a monkey-like face. I blame her mouth. But it looks quite accurate, so I don't really think it's anyone's fault. And before I looked at an image of Ballora to compare this mini to the actual jump scare, I got really confused seeing this. Did the faceplates just clip through this? Looks like Funko maybe forgot to move this piece. But actually no, it stays on her head with the faceplates open. Unless there's some kind of hidden opening in the plates to avoid this while opening, it totally just clips right through. But I guess that's not surprising. Scott is kinda known for these sort of mistakes. Just like Funko is known for these kind of mistakes. Wait, did I say these kind? I actually meant to just say mistakes. Yeah, mistakes in general. Like for instance, only giving one of her faceplates half of her nose. Nah, but I'm just teasing Funko. I think they did really well with these figures. Let's take a look at our last jump scare mini, Bidybab. Okay, first of all, why didn't they make a closed faceplate Bidybab too? He would have been so adorable. I don't know why, but I freaking love Bidybabs. They're so weird and cute, especially when they jump scare. Their faceplates are the best designed ones in my opinion. So if I had to choose between a mystery mini of a normal Bidybab or a jump scare one, I'd easily choose the jump scare one. This mini is just too neat. If I could get my hands on another one, I'd glue all his faceplates closed so I could have both though. Too bad nobody is selling any! As for his body, it's basically spot on. You done good, Funko. And that's all of the jump scare minis. Definitely the coolest of all the mystery minis Funko has made so far of Five Nights at Freddy's. But never fear, we still have 6 more minis to look at today. Starting with Jacko Chica. Yeah, this was during that strange phase where Funko only wanted to make Jacko Chicas and none of her counterpart Jacko Bonnie. Still have no clue as to why that was a thing. But dang, look at this fiery chicken. She's actually the same model as Nightmare Chica, but that's to be expected. I'm pretty sure even Scott did that. They did give her her pumpkin instead of the cupcake though, which is good. And man, look at how cute he is! Now you may be curious as to why all the paint inside her eyes is speckly like that. Well, that's actually because she glows in the dark. And pretty decently too. Overall though, this is a really neat mini. Next up, we have another sister location mini, the Minorinas. These two are probably one of my most favorites. I was never too in love with the Minorinas, but this mini is just so dang cute! Even the bottom one alone would have made an adorable mini. But then Funko had to put this cutie on top of the other's head and BAM! This is one of the cutest things in existence. Not only are they cute, but they're also very accurate too, which should be expected. Minorinas have a very simplified design. I am glad they enlarged their eyes though. It'd be a bit difficult to make this cute. On to our next mystery mini, Nightmare Cupcake. Such an awesome mini! I don't even know what to say about him because he's just spot on. Nightmare Cupcake is such a strange character. I don't think any of us fans could have predicted getting attacked by a floating evil cupcake in FNAF 4, but it sure did happen. With all these mystery minis, I feel like all I've had for them is praise. Keep up the awesome work, Funko. I couldn't have asked for a better mini of Nightmare Cupcake. Next up, the one and only Nightmare Fredbear, the most terrifying child head chomper teddy bear in existence. His only goal? To eat you up in the middle of the night. This will be the last face you ever see. Oh, now that is adorable! Look at those big anime eyes and his little feetsies. Yeah, Funko made him adorable, and I have no qualms with that. None at all. This is such a cute figure. I wish I had 10 of them. And look at that. They didn't forget his stomach mouth. Probably one of the coolest characteristics on Fredbear. And holy cow, look at this detail. He even has the red in his teeth. Fredbear, I think you probably need a toothbrush. This is one of the figures I was looking forward to the most when these minis were announced, and I am totally satisfied with him. Now for our last sister location character, Ballora, the closed faceplate version. This figure is just about perfect. Those tiny needle-like teeth are so creepy, and Ballora's eyes are closed in a very joyful manner. It's just too cute. Her face is spot on. As for her body, it's fantastic as well. Her hands are especially well sculpted. They look so cute! And I'm really happy that her skirt has those little yellow puffs at the ends. They really complete her look. Sadly, her paint isn't exactly the best though. It's a little messy, which is odd considering the open faceplate mini, which looks harder to paint, way harder in fact, has basically perfect paint. But with these two Balloras, now Funko just needs to make the Spider Ballora. Come on Funko, we all want it. Now for our very last mystery mini of this video. The most insane mystery mini Funko has made to date for Five Nights at Freddy's. Nightmare Mangle. Mangle? The camera? It's up here. So yeah. This mystery mini is really cool! But Funko kinda screwed up. For the most part, they all want to stare down at the ground. Some more than others. It kinda sucks. Not only that, but she also tends to be pretty breakable, so you might want to be careful. And even with 3 legs, standing isn't her strong suit. All that aside though, this mini is incredible. Funko went all out, creating a Mangle that actually looks like a Mangle, unlike our old Mangle who just had a few black parts. Come on, Funko! As surprising as this is, her body is completely correct. All the right limbs, the pink bow, and even the backwards hand. Nearly everything about her head is perfect too. Funko just didn't give her the pink that goes around her eyes. Why is it that Funko always forgets the weirdest of details? Anyways, I love this figure, and I'm actually planning on making an edit with one of these bodies soon, so look forward to that. And that's it, guys! Those are all the mystery minis of Series 3 I hadn't reviewed. There sure was a lot, wasn't there? If you missed the first video, be sure to check it out. Series 3 is a very special set of mystery minis, probably the coolest one to date. Well, we'll have to see about that. Since Series 4 has Afton and a special Ennard mini, I need them! Anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you all have an awesome night. Bye!